Alrighty,
Oh, how do we
guys.
get these things started?
Yeah, how do we usually start these podcasts?
I believe with a nice crack, McGee.
Yeah, the little cracky McGee's.
Yeah, we got a shot, and this bitch actually don't crack. This is a twist off, unfortunately. But welcome on into episode 15 of When Worlds Collide. Holy shit. Are these not twist offs?
What did you give me?
These are definitely not
These
twist
are not
offs.
twist offs.
What kind of beer is it?
Red Stripe.
It's a beer literally straight out of the 60s. Oh my god. Ripped my
Bite it off.
finger off right there.
Dude. If it wasn't my first, I would bite it off. Here, I got the Scorpion Chain bottle opener. Wow, that took a turn. We couldn't even get the beers open. You know how we start these things by not being able to get our beers open?
Yeah, maybe we should just kind of call it now before things just keep
Do a
going down the
redo.
wrong path.
Yeah, happy
Yeah.
episode 15. We'll see you next week.
Alright, boys. Cheers.
All right, here we are. Here we are.
Here's. Oh, let's do a poll.
Yeah, nice pull.
Oh yeah.
Stack up the shot glasses as per usual. Oh, baby.
Yeah, I was cleaning my room over the weekend, and I literally found, I think, 8 shot glasses in my room. I was like looking in the cabinet. I was like, where'd they all go? And then I realized I've just been stacking shot glasses after each podcast. They just get left in here.
Yeah, a lot of shot glasses have been used in this room. That's for sure.
Couple.
Just a little couple, you know?
Handful.
I'm the
That's,
same way, except with water cups. I just leave them everywhere in my room.
I kind of feel like I deserve some credit here. So obviously, sober September, I only made it to like the 2nd. It didn't work out too well. October, made it all the way to the 5th.
Hell yeah. There you go. Improvement,
Baby
baby.
steps, you know? You gotta learn to crawl before you ball.
Exactly. What are you drinking tonight, Frento?
Well, I cracked open a Truly tea, but then the once that's gone, it'll be the Maker's 101. This is my favorite bourbon.
Makers 101. I haven't not
It's my
tried that
plug.
one.
It's really good, dude, and it's cheap. It's not an expensive bottle, but it's like my favorite one to buy. So it comes in a cool red box too. How fun is that? So there's my Maker's plug.
How fun is that?
All right, so what we got for the question of the day, Brent?
So question of the day: if Pokemon was real, we were in a Pokemon world, what type of Pokemon would you expect to see where you live, or would you like to see where you're living right now?
Well, let's start with
Do you
you.
want to start? You want me to go first?
Yeah, I want you to go
Good
first.
question.
Yeah, come on now.
Oh,
Wait.
You looked really excited to talk about this question. You put a lot of effort into it.
I mean, dude, the Pokemon world in Blacklick, Ohio would just be beautiful. That would be like where all the legendaries are and stuff, you know? Like it's already an incredible travel destination. So I feel like that's the spot everybody wants to end up once they're collecting their team, trying to be the very best. But if we're talking just Columbus, not Blacklick, first evolution would obviously be some sort of Buckeye thing, basically just like a Buckeye with a face,
Like
maybe some fists.
I got you like a Nuzleaf.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
you go. Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. And I feel like it would be super corny. Like its attacks would basically be like tackle because the football team, you know, and like Harden and shit like that. Like, but then it has like a Gyarados-esque evolution and becomes this like huge ass tree that just beats the shit out of people, like a tree monster type thing.
It's
Love
like those
this
leaf
shit.
attacks that Bulbasaur does and everything, but just like times 10.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm picturing those things in like Lord of the Rings, those like giant walking things. That's what that would evolve into.
Oh yeah.
I don't think we have a Pokemon like that. The only one I can think of is like what's the most recent Pokemon movie? They have like I can't even think of what the hell it's a grass type Pokemon, and it turns into like a giant island. It's from Detective Pikachu.
Oh, Detect. I never saw that movie.
Oh
Actually.
really? It's
Yeah.
like a tortoise.
I'm in the dark for this
Oh,
one.
I know
that's
what you're
all I
talking
get.
about. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I don't know the name of it, but yeah, it's like a big turtle.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, that's basically what I'm thinking, but just like a singular tree that just shit up. But so the other part, the part two of this question was what Pokemon would you like to see? Like what region would you visit? And I did Bardstown, Kentucky. This is actually where the legendary Pokemon would be on the Bourbon Trail.
All the
So
legendary Pokemons are in your area.
no, it's because Bourbon's fire water. It's a part fire, part water Pokemon.
Ooh, interesting.
Right?
Damn.
Yeah. It'd have to be like super old, like origin story, because that's where bourbon like comes from. You know, that's where it originates. I mean, it's Louisiana where it comes from, but that's basically like the home of it. Everybody goes to get it.
Brent
So
has
that's
just been
actually the.
Brent has just been putting an entire backstory with these Pokemon for today.
Oh yeah, actually, there will be a screenplay coming out soon enough here.
Oh yeah. Steven Spielberg's directing it, by the way.
Hey,
Yeah.
real quick, friend. I think we're getting a little bit of that echo pickup again.
Hmm.
But Fish, I'll have you go ahead while Frint tries to figure that out.
All right. I didn't really put like a unique Pokemon because like I thought it was just like whatever Pokemon are in the universe that would be like in my area.
Mm-hmm.
So I like live like in the backwoods, like rivers, a little bit swampy type stuff.
Out in the country.
Out in the country type deal. So some of the Pokemon I put was Tangela, but like instead of like having like all the like what was it, like purple hair and everything on it, it would just be algae. There's a lot of algae in our ponds and whatnot, and they would just be chilling in the by the waters and whatnot. And then I also put like good old fashioned Bulbasaur because that would be like a perfect place for Bulbasaur. I know it's like more grassland type for him, but like you got the woods and everything, you got like the rivers and ponds and stuff, so he'd just be chilling there. And when it comes nighttime, I saw Rowlet too. Rowlet? Is that how you say it? Owlet, Rowlet? The owl Pokemon?
I'm not even sure, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I know it's a Pokemon. I looked it up. I don't know how you pronounce it, but it's just Owlet with an R at the start.
Okay, then yeah, you're probably right.
Rowlet?
Him,
Yeah.
and there's always owls out at night outside my window, and they just never shut the hell up. So that would probably be the most obnoxious Pokemon in my area. It just would never shut up at night. Just a super loud cooing, whatever you call owls calling and everything.
So would you catch it?
I would try to catch it just for it to shut up. I just keep it in my
Yeah,
Pokeball the
just
whole
lock
time.
it up in a Pokeball and call it a day.
Yeah, exactly.
Or even better
Dude,
yet,
that'd be
I was gonna say even better yet, like back in the old days when you go in the Safari Zone, you could throw rocks at them.
Oh my god, really?
Some rocks at the Rowlets.
I like animals and everything. I'd rather just catch every single one of them in my woods just so I never hear them at night because they sometimes get super loud. Like I have my windows closed and like you could still hear them through the window and whatnot. What about you, Carl?
would that be so nice if you lucked out and ended up just living right where Bulbasaurs are from, though?
That would be sick though. I'd love to have a
Yeah.
Bulbasaur.
I gotta say, if there's anywhere Bulbasaur would be from, it would be Northeast Ohio. We're so nice. We deserve that.
Friend, I'm still picking up a little bit of echo, by the way, buddy. But I would say, living down here, like right by the water, I definitely have to have some water Pokemon. There's like kind of like a little canal down here by the flats where the boats and stuff go through. So I definitely think we see a lot of nice water types floating around right by the boats.
Oh yeah.
Dope. And then we probably have some annoying seagulls. And and then probably like closer like into the actual city. I'm thinking maybe like more like trying to think of some of the Pokemon that were in like the big cities, like maybe like a fighting type Pokemon.
What's the forearm Pokemon called again? The like big muscly one?
Machamp?
Machamp? Like I feel like he would be
I feel like there's more like a like almost like a
a rock type? He's in a rock type.
I think he is rock and fighting.
Really?
I'm not 100% on that.
I feel like he'd be in the city. It'd be perfect because everything is like it's stone in the city, right? cement and whatnot, so it'd be perfect for
I
him.
mean, thankfully we're not Nazis, so not everything's like stone and cement.
Oh my god.
You could probably do some cool like steel Pokemon there
Oh,
with
true.
all the
Yeah.
industrial shit.
Yeah, I could get down with that. Steelix.
They're the newer type generation Pokemon, right? Not like they're not like part of the original first gen.
Steelix is
I
like
think you're right.
Gen 2 or 3. It was like an
Yeah.
evolution they added to Onyx.
Yeah. I gotta
Hey,
look at
Smalls,
the whole list again.
how's the echo now? Did I fix it?
Did not.
All right. I might just hold up.
All right.
I mean, carry on, but hold up.
Yeah. No, I got you. So if we did have some water Pokemon down here, I'm copping me a Squirtle.
Oh,
I was just going on the stream yesterday about how I got a bunch of Squirtle shit. I got Squirtle amiibo, pop figure, got 2 stuffed Squirtles, I got 2 shirts, 2 hats, and then I got this thing here where he's just chilling in his little Pokeball.
yeah, the Pokeball's sick.
So safe to say I'm a Squirtle fan.
Yeah, now you just need the Squirtle Squad. Is that they were called that, right?
Squirtle Squad, yeah, with all the shades and shit.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I wish somebody would just like make a full life size like statue of it and just like a whole squad of them just like together by a campfire or something.
You need to find adult Squirtle costumes.
Oh my god. Dude, those sunglasses would be dope though, just like
yeah, they would.
straight ones.
Yeah. So anywho, let's hop on into the gaming news. Earlier today we actually got an announcement trailer, kind of giving us some outlook as to what the Ghost Recon Battle Royale game is gonna look like.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be titled Frontline. And we got it was like a minute and a half glimpse of what the game's gonna look like. Just basically a teaser, not actually any gameplay. But it's gonna be a little bit different from traditional Battle Royale games. So you're gonna have those like 102 player account. But it'll be teams of 3, so it'll be kind of like double the size of Apex. But it's gonna be a 16 kilometer big map.
What? 60 kilometers?
Yeah, 16 kilometers. So that's like pushing like the scale of like the biggest PUBG map, right?
Oh my god! I think it's like, oh, I guess because that really big map in PUBG is 8x8, right?
Miramar, right? Is that what it's
Miramar?
called?
I'm pretty sure that's the biggest map. That's absolutely insane, though. Oh my god.
Yeah, so it's gonna be massive, and then so it's also gonna have kind of like a turn on the Battle Royale series. So the objective is actually going to be to escape, not to be the last team alive.
Wow.
Yeah, so additionally, like they're kind of just taking the BR and like kind of flipping on its head, and I think this would be good if they kind of keep it like sandboxy, like Ghost Recon Wildlands was.
Mm-hmm.
We always said like Wildlands would be like a great place for a battle royale, right? And they had like their multiplayer that came out later and was decent, but to see them doing this, it sounds like it will be a great twist for the battle royale series. So the reason I'm kind of breaking this all down is first to explain, what they're doing, but then I'm also curious to like see like what are some of the things that you guys prioritize in battle royale that you think other games do well that you'd like to see in this Ghost Recon, hopefully like a sandbox like environment.
So is this basically going to take on the same structure as Vigor?
No, it's gonna be like a traditional battle royale, but you're gonna kind of go around the map trying to find different like keys or some kind of shit to get out of the map, and that's gonna be the objective, is to be the first team out, not to be the last team alive.
Kind of like it.
Yeah, so the way they that someone had described it was, and I quote, they said it's a blend of the Division's Dark Zone and Hunt Showdown.
Oh yeah.
So it's got PvP elements. I'm assuming if they're bringing up Hunt Showdown that there could be some like AI or like PvE kind of,
maybe like bases or something where you get the loot in, you have to like take out all the guards before you can like enter the facility.
Yeah, so
take all the loot for yourselves or get like intel on how to like escape the map.
That's exactly what it sounds like from what I was reading, and then there's 20 points of interest on the map. that you can find these.
Jeez.
Oh.
Oh
Right.
my god.
Yeah. So
How many players did you say are in a game?
102, and it's teams of 3.
Ooh,
That's
damn.
actually ridiculous. Oh my god.
That's intense, dude.
See, my
I
my
feel
only concern for that though is like because the map is so big, and like what you said with like the 20 points of interest, like what are the chances that you run into another team? Because like everyone's gonna go for the points of interest. You might have like 1 or 2 teams go to an area, but like I feel like you wouldn't get a lot of PvP action in a BR, you know? Like I don't know if they want to focus on like the escaping part or like the PvP side. So like it's just like a lot of questions that I have for it.
Yeah, no, I would agree. There's a lot of questions right now as to how it's going to work. Is it going to be a fast enough pace for like a traditional BR?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's any problem with it being a little bit slower paced, but I'm just not sure the route they're going because in addition to that, not being able to potentially find other teams, the map will not shrink.
Oh, really? So like no like gas circle or anything?
Mm-mm.
I was kind of thinking the opposite, honestly. Because if you've got points of interest, then you actually have a reason to go somewhere as opposed to like trying to hunt people down. The hunting people down side, it fixes with by shrinking the map, but still, like you could run around a whole game, never see anybody, map shrinks down, and you get sniped or something. Whereas this, you're all starting off by sprinting somewhere to the same location.
So what's 102 divided by 3? Is that 34, right?
Yeah.
So you have 34 teams, 20 points of interest, and you need to collect 3 keys or whatever from different points of interest. So that'll prevent people from like camping because they're gonna need to get
Right.
So yeah, I guess it could work, but yeah, 16 by 16 just sounds pretty massive.
Right. A lot of theory crafting right now. We can guess anything. The only thing I like that's like one thing that sounds interesting, but like you would have to like play it to see how it works and everything. There's only 2 things that I want the game to be good at. One is the gunplay. You know, like the guns have to feel and shoot pretty damn well for me to like it. That's why I like playing Apex so much because the guns are balanced and they're just like fun to shoot. Like and like they have like their own like recoil controls that you could learn and whatnot. And
Yeah, like each gun has like characteristics to it.
oh,
You know what I mean? It's got like its own unique feel, and that's one of the reasons that I loved the Halo beta.
yeah,
To kind of get off topic here for a second, is the Halo beta, all the guns feel like they have a learning curve to them.
mm-hmm.
Every gun feels unique, you know, and so I think that's a step in the right direction. So if you can do that with a game like Ghost Recon as well, which I feel like traditionally has had some solid gunplay,
Oh yeah, yeah.
that would be
Ghost Recon
that'd be
does that
awesome.
well with their guns and whatnot.
So what you're saying is instead of being bad with one type of gun, I'll be bad with 20.
Yeah.
I'll have to learn all of them and I'll be bad at all of them.
We'll just, friend, you just get good with one of them, and then we'll just hunt the map for it and give it to you.
Yeah, right. Just be that player like,
Fair
guys,
enough.
I got these guns, but I don't want to use them. We have to look for the gun I want to use, all right? I
Are there
need an
vehicles and
M4.
stuff, do you know?
I would assume so, because all the Ghost Recon games in the past have had, you know, helicopters and shit, and they've kind of embraced the sandbox. Like that's one of the things that Ubisoft does great is kind of their sandbox worlds.
Yeah.
With Assassin's Creed, Ghost Recon, you know,
I'll
whatnot.
just be the getaway driver then.
Yeah, there you go. But yeah, that's another thing I'm looking for in my battle royale games is a unique experience every time I play it.
Yeah.
And with a sandbox battle royale, like I think this is gonna be,
Mhm.
I think those unique experiences should be plentiful. You know, you're not gonna find yourself in that same scenario very often. I don't think.
Yeah, and what I saw with their previous release, the Ghost Recon Wildlands, I hope like the movements like almost the same as that game too, you know, like I don't want to like Call of Duty style where like you're just sprinting for like 20 minutes straight, you can't even climb up like a 2-foot wall of rocks or something. But if you can like do like the prone status and then like the barrel rolls with it too, and like you can like hide in bushes or like cover yourself up with mud and whatnot, like I just hope like the movement's like very fluid to do and it just doesn't feel clunky. Is another reason why I love Apex so much, because the gunplay and the movement feel fantastic.
I think in general we just don't want it to do anything Call of Duty does.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's probably
Wholeheartedly
a good
agree with
move.
you, Frank. I still
Yeah.
want that game to crash and burn and die forever.
See, I wouldn't go that far. I think every battle royale that we've seen in the last 5 years has brought something to the table that's kind of expanded the genre.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that's kind of back to like the original point I was trying to make here is like, so Fish, you said the movement and the gunplay and Apex are two things that you're looking for in a battle royale. From playing like Warzone and PUBG and different games like that, what are some of the things that you like out of a battle royale that you like to see in Ghost Recon Frontline?
I want to see a lot of action. That's honestly all it is. Especially if you're playing. I mean, most of the time you're playing these in groups, but if you're ever playing like singles, it's the worst to just basically run around, pick shit up for 20 minutes, and then get sniped from behind or
Yeah,
something.
just die to the first
And,
person you see.
and that makes it tough to learn the game too. Like you're
Right.
talking about trying to learn all the different guns because they all work differently. You don't have even a chance to battle with them. Like I just want to see some actual action and a chance to shoot some shit.
So you will have a chance to learn the guns, though you're gonna have additional game modes, such as a 9v9 domination that will be coming to the game as well. It won't just be a battle royale, even though that's the emphasis. So you will have an
I like
opportunity, like in a domination game mode, to kind of get used to the guns and how the game plays, which will be nice.
Yeah. So literally like Apex,
Yeah, I like
nice. Because Apex has the 3v3 arena modes, and it's just like best team to the first three round wins. You pick whatever weapon you want to use for the round. You have to pay some money for it, and then just go straight at it with another team 3v3.
Kind of stacking on with the idea of the sandbox. I left out one of the details I read about here because the more we talk about it, the more I'm kind of recalling the article I read. They're gonna have a currency within the battle royale that you can occur from doing different challenges and stuff. That's gonna allow you to mid game like drop in like a bulletproof wall like right in front of you or a sniper tower,
Huh.
like a full-fledged sniper tower. We'll get like
It's
yeah.
crazy. What the heck?
Yeah, so that's right. It's gonna be
I
fucking.
love that.
It's got. I probably should have led with that when I was talking about the sandbox, but
Yeah, right. Oh my god, that's a big detail right
Basically,
there.
instead of kill streaks, it's money and you buy shit.
yeah,
Right?
yeah,
So it
That's
looks
cool.
like it takes
I like that.
elements from like just literally like Fortnite and Apex and then like PUBG's map design and whatnot. So it's literally just like pulling things from every genre, which and every other BR has done that so far. So good on them for just like making their own spin on it.
yeah. I mean, like I said, every battle royale I feel like has good things to offer. Even in the worst of the battle royale games, you know, you can still kind of pinpoint a couple of things in each one and go,
Right.
okay, I'd like to see that in this game.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so honestly, the only bad news about this is it's still in early development. It's been in development for 3 years now, but it's still got some time before we see it on console. And even for PC players, it's gonna be a little while still. They have a beta coming out this month, from the 14th to the 21st, but it's only for PC players in Europe.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, so there's
And Ubisoft.
yeah, so
Let's go
there's
to Europe. Pack your bags, boys.
yeah,
Ubisoft is a European studio, so that makes sense and everything.
yeah, so it's still gonna be a process, but it's something to look forward to in the future. From what I read of that article, it sounds promising.
You think it's coming out like mid to late of 2022 or like even farther than that?
I mean, if they got it in beta, I guess this is more like an alpha, like real.
Alpha or something?
Yeah, I think this is probably pretty early on.
Alpha.
Yeah, so maybe this time next year, I think would be a reasonable expectation.
Yeah, I would say
It
so.
kind of gives time for like Battlefield and Halo to cool off a little bit too.
Right, yeah.
I can't imagine that they want to go toe to toe with those games.
Yeah, honestly, if they time it really well, because like I know people are getting sick of the BR genre finally at this point. Like I'm kind of the same with Apex now because I played it so long. But if they do that release like after all the hype of Battlefield and the next Call of Duty and Halo and whatnot, like it could be like a huge like W for Ubisoft.
Well, yeah, and like I was saying, they kind of turned the BR genre on its head a little bit, you know.
Right. I want to see what that sniper tower, like the ordnance or whatever you can call it, is gonna look like, because that's gonna be insane. See some clips of people just dropping a sniper tower on like a squad and whatnot. That's gonna be so funny.
Yeah, man, I'm sure we'll be
So,
seeing some
good
like
thing.
clips.
Since that kind of turned the genre on its head, do you think you're going to see some of the other games follow that lead?
Oh, I mean, naturally, you see this all the time within within games. You know, like people like to piggyback off of what was successful in one game.
Yeah,
And it tends to happen all at once a lot. You know, like movement was a big thing like 5 years ago. You saw it in Call of Duty. You saw it in Apex. You know,
yeah. Dude, Fortnite copied Apex like to the T when it first released. When Apex had the respawn system and the ping system when it first released, and then literally like a month later, Fortnite implemented those things into their game.
oh, dude,
Everyone loved.
we've talked about it before. Fortnite loves just jocking everybody's swag.
Oh yeah, no, they
That's
don't
how
have a single.
It
Yeah.
just copped PUBG.
Yeah, basically. I'm not gonna talk
Right?
any
I
more
mean,
smack
it
on
was, it
Fortnite.
was a game before that that had nothing to do with Battle Royale, and it basically just took the idea from PUBG and released it a month earlier. I remember they were like facing lawsuits and shit at that time.
Well, yeah, I mean, but even before PUBG, they had Daisy. That was like the first true BR, I believe.
There is I can't believe I'm blanking on the name of it. There was one on PC that was like super popular. I can't remember the name of it right now, but it was like that was like the most popular BR. It was like the one where like you could literally just like drive in a car and then just like get out while the car's still driving like 80 miles an hour and just like instantly start shooting people as you get out of the car driver's seat.
And it's not Daisy.
It's not DayZ. I literally don't know why I can't remember the name of it because like that was like the most popular. It was like you like remember that one clip of Ninja when he like talks shit on that one kid that he kills and everything. He's like
Yeah.
and everything like yeah that clip whatever that game's called. Like I don't know why I can't remember it, but
I'm actually thinking of I got another game, another battle royale game that I played that I completely forgot I played.
yeah, what was it?
Calling.
Calling.
Yeah.
What was that game? I don't even remember
That
that.
one.
It was like
Oh, now I remember it. Oh my god, that was like
Yeah.
the announcer type game, or whatever. Yeah, that game was sick.
It was like Hunger Games vibes.
Mm-hmm.
But
It was
not-
exactly like Hunger Games.
but it wasn't very good, friends. You didn't miss out.
There's so much cheese in that game. Like I remember the punchy sticks, or whatever. Like you like laid down just like a pile of whatever like spiky sticks, and it would, like anyone that walked over would slow and just like take poison damage. You just like instantly kill them. Like there's so much cheese in that game.
Dude, yeah. One of my buddies got really sick playing that game because he's like severely lactose. But
Just take that out of the podcast right now.
just cut it.
Literally cut it right there.
Dad jokes for days.
Dude, I completely forgot about the calling though. That it's such an interesting take on it too, because like the announcer was like so good for that game. It just like made it way more interesting. Because like everyone loved Hunger Games after release, and then the calling came out, and everyone's comparing it to that, and it was like super popular for a month until they realized how broken the game.
That's how bad it was.
Yeah, right. That and Darwin Project too. I don't know if you've ever seen any gameplay of that.
Oh, that and Realm Royale. Dude, there's a lot more BRs that I played than I realized.
Yeah, dude, Darwin's Project was sick too, because you could have somebody be the announcer, like an actual person, and like you can go like person to person and like talk to them and whatnot, and then like have people vote on like if they want to give them like more health or like shields or stuff like that, or just like completely screw them and like make the zone collapse on them, or just like have that are like a frostbite mechanic come into play.
Yeah,
So,
I
like,
remember
you
that.
can always just like make a windstorm come in and just like make the person freeze to death or something. That game was super fun
Is that
to watch.
PC or Xbox?
It's both.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
it's
was
both
on
now.
Xbox.
Yeah,
We
I wanted
should
to play that
dabble.
game with people, but nobody downloaded it.
Yeah.
It was
How
like a
many
huge
how
Twitch
many
game
people
too.
are in a game?
Wait, what was that?
How many people are in a game?
I don't remember.
It wasn't a lot. It was kind of like a smaller one, but I'd say like 10, 15 people with an announcer, give or take. It was like under 20 people or something, but like you had to like gather resources for like arrows and stuff and like upgrade your guy as the match went on, and it had like Twitch integration with it too, so like people watching your game could like vote on stuff in the game while it happens, and then the announcer could like do stuff with that.
Well, I didn't actually know
That's
that.
a
That's pretty
fun
cool.
thing. I want to be the announcer.
Yeah, it was really cool. I watched some
wanna
like
make all the
really
rules.
funny streamers do it, and it was a great time to watch. It was really popular.
So we've talked a lot about battle royales.
Mm-hmm.
Where would they rank for you, like as far as your top 3 genres of games? If we're considering BR to be like its own genre, like obviously a lot of them are like FPS vibes, but
Yeah, I would say it's its own genre at this point.
yeah, I would agree.
I think.
If
Yeah.
it was in my top 3, it probably wouldn't be. But I'm different from everyone else. I'd put in maybe my top 5, maybe like 4 or 5 if it was a top 5. But for top 3, I would definitely go like RPG. You know, just like with like Dragon Age, Mass Effect, Elder Scrolls, like with Oblivion and Skyrim and
Yeah,
whatnot.
dude. Hell yeah.
And then like the traditional FPSs, because I always love Halo. Favorite Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2. And then what else? Apex too. Like Apex is a great FPS, but I guess it does fall into the BR genre as well. And then third one, I would say I don't even remember. I don't like oh, looter shooters. That's right, looter
Oh,
shooters.
looter shooters, gotcha.
Yeah, I forgot about looter shooters because you got the Borderlands, and then we played a lot of Remnant from the Ashes. That was a great game because I played that with like Brian, Vinny, Jim Brinkman too, and then what was the other looter shooter game I'm blanking on right now? Oh, Destiny 1 and 2, great looter shooters.
Fair enough, bro.
Yeah, top 3
Favorite
right
game?
there.
Yeah, which one of those, if you had to pick one, Fish, which is your favorite game of those?
My favorite game of like all time.
Of each genre.
Oh, each genre. RPG would probably have to be Mass Effect. I'd have to go with Mass Effect because it is just so damn good. I just love the sci-fi aspect and the just like worlds that they built, or I guess the universe that they built with it. And then for FPS,
You're gonna sorry I didn't interrupt you, but you're gonna hate me for this.
what?
I've never finished a Mass Effect.
Ugh,
I started
even.
I was playing 3 and really liking it. Then Brian beat it before me, and then I realized at the end of the game you don't even have a fucking choice as to what happens. I'm like, well, this is fucking stupid. The whole game's about choices, and I don't get to choose what happens at the end.
Yeah, the unfortunately the ending for Mass Effect 3 was a bit controversial. I liked it just because I liked it, but when those games first came out, like they were so damn popular when they first came out because like they had the first release and then they came out the second one like 2 years later, and they came out the third one like a year later after that. So like they were just like crunched for time when it came to those games.
It was just, dude, it was like the same thing playing Fallout when I couldn't decide what happened at the end of Fallout. Like, how you gonna blue ball me for 40 hours and then I get to the end and they're like, no,
Yeah, right.
you can't choose. You ain't got a choice.
Which Fallout did you play though?
Smalls, if it's any consolation, I haven't even started any of those games, so you're not the worst one in the group.
Yeah, those are huge time commitments. Like they take a while to beat if you really like the game.
Yo, friend, you gotta give Fallout a go though. They have them all on Game Pass now that we Xbox owns Bethesda. I said we.
I like Fallout 4.
Yeah, we are pretty much Xbox team though.
True, very true. Fallout 4 is my favorite one. I tried playing New Vegas, but I was like a kid when they first released it.
3 was my favorite.
Yeah, I had no idea what the hell I was doing in a Fallout game when I first got it. I just like was picking up everything and looking at everything. I didn't know like what bullet calibers were or anything. I was like picking up tin cans. I was like, what the hell do I do with all this stuff? But I didn't know what the hell I was doing, so I was just wandering around for like 2 hours and I never picked it up again.
Oh, these bottle caps, these must be worthless. I'm gonna throw them out.
Yeah, right. I had no idea like what the currency was or anything, and then I finally
But the
like
whole plot of that game is like an apocalypse, right?
Yeah, post-apocalypse.
yeah, it's basically
So
like
that's
nuclear war went off and everything's irradiated and mutated monsters and whatnot. Plus the vaults.
I feel like that's exactly how it should be. Like if there was actually you were a post-apocalypse, like trying to survive, you'd just be figuring shit out like that anyway.
Oh yeah, no,
So
they
if
do.
anything,
They
it
do.
makes it
They
more
do not hold
realistic.
your hand in that game. They're just like,
I
here you
love
are.
that.
You exit a vault and you just go explore. Do whatever the hell you want.
Well, you gotta give it a go then, friend. Let us know what you think. It's on Game Pass, like we were saying.
Yeah,
Okay.
Fallout 4 is
Yeah,
really good.
I just downloaded like 6 games today for the first time ever. Well, first time few months that I've actually downloaded something besides Rocket League. So I'll add that one to the list.
So, friend, what are your top genres then? I'm just gonna assume number one is sports.
Yeah. Well, no, actually, not really.
Wow.
See, my thing with sports is I know how they should work, right? So like when I'm playing Madden and I pass the ball to a receiver and it goes 40 feet over his head or it bounces off his hands 30 yards and gets intercepted or something,
Yeah.
like it drives me wild. So I gotta play games that are like have no relation to reality at all, you know?
Well, friend, it seems like the inverse actually. It seems as though the sports games are so realistic for you that you don't like them.
Because of all the drop passes and everything.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, that may be part of it too. It's probably a little bit of PTSD.
Yeah, friend,
Like,
friend, just don't play my player and you'll be good to go. As long as the thing looks
yeah,
nothing like you.
Exactly.
I every
Might
time
catch a
I
few
see
dubs
somebody
with
at
that.
tight end drop the ball, I hear Coach Morgan's voice in the back of my head, and it gives me goosebumps. So I try to avoid those.
Oh my god, what a scary
You've got
man he
fears of
was.
running ladders on the basketball court every time I miss a shot in 2K. It's tough to play those. Gonna put me
Can't
in
sleep at night
therapy.
when I pull him up.
Yeah, yeah. I'm tossing and turning, having nightmares every time I pick up a controller now.
Oh my god.
So that's why I gotta play. I gotta play games that I basically. So I would say my favorite are RPG, and especially ones that are where you get to kind of customize your character and like Skyrim. I think is one of the best games of
Oh yeah.
all time because it's so different from reality, but it's also like realistic, if that makes sense. And then like those ones I those are my most likely to, like, grind, but I don't grind games that much, so I think my favorite is I don't know if you call them, like, party games, but games that you just like Mario Party and Mario Kart, like, games you just
Okay, yeah.
kinda pick up and play.
Like the couch co-op kind of grind.
Yeah, just pick up and put
Yeah,
down whenever. That's a great genre,
yep.
actually. Yeah, I like that.
I
Yeah, I mean, I would because the other thing is like I'm only gonna play with other people, right? So like if I'm playing something that you do need to grind with other people, I'm either slowing us down or making the team worse. So I'd rather have something where it's just kind of like you pick it up, you fuck around, and you go home for the day, you clock out.
Exactly. Get to talk shit on whoever you beat too for the night.
Right? Yeah, which I'm also very good at. It's too bad I'm not good at gaming because I'm great at talking shit.
Oh god.
just get
What
fish on
about
the
you,
sticks
Small?
and I was about to say just get fish on the sticks and you can beak at everybody.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. I've
Um
done that before, dude. I remember like back in like 6th grade, I didn't have an Xbox, and one of my buddies would play, and I think it was probably Modern Warfare is what we were playing. So I don't know what grade that was when we were playing that, but I remember him playing, dude, and I just took the headset and just talk shit, and like I was calling out commands to my team, like trying to sound all official. Like I got your 6 o'clock. Crow flies at midnight. We're attacking Alpha. They hated me.
Oh my god, I miss the good old days of 360 Xbox parties or game chat.
say whatever you wanted.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Just no
I
filters on a bunch of 10 to 15-year-olds just going at each other for 3 hours.
Yeah.
I
Oh
saw a
man.
TikTok the other day of that actually, and it was like comparing the I don't know if it was Apex or what game it was, lobby to Modern Warfare 2. And
Yeah.
it showed Modern Warfare 2. And as soon as the game ends, everybody's just screaming and cussing shit. And then like the other game ends and it's just a quiet lobby and there's one like 8-year-old like, good game, guys. Yep, yep. Everybody like agrees and it moves on.
Bro, one of my favorite stories from the old Modern Warfare 2 days. We were playing Search and Destroy, and it was like me, Griner, Walker, like all the like guys from high school, pretty much. And we ran into a team of all British people. So in between each round of Search and Destroy, we were like, the British are coming, the British are coming. And then we ended up kicking their ass, and we just started like chanting USA, USA. And these British dudes are so pissed at us.
Oh
And
my
then we
god.
queued up again, and we got them again. and we beat them 2 times in a row. But the better of the victories was like the mental warfare that was happening. I was not even playing Modern Warfare anymore. I was playing Mental Warfare.
Yeah, right.
I was digging deep in those domes, dude. I set up shop. I was living in their heads, dude.
You lost back in the 1700s. You're about to lose again today, baby.
You probably still are, dude, rent free. I bet you're still in the back of their minds.
Dude, I wouldn't doubt it. You know, the other thing is like I think I pretty much like play like an average game, but I was like, boys, I'll break them down mentally. You break them down physically. You know.
Dude, I think
That's
the
all
number.
I'm ever good at. So that's basically my role.
Right.
That's going to be in our 3-person team for Ghost Recon. That's all I'll be able to do. I'm just going to stand still, but I'll talk shit.
Hey, we always need a hype man, you know.
Coach Front.
Exactly.
Yeah,
We need the anchor on the team. You got like the support and the carry, then you got the anchor.
That's exactly what I am. Yeah,
Dude, I
somebody
think
that weighs you down.
right, dude. I think the one thing I miss most back in the day with those games is just like the awful mic quality that people had. Like,
Oh, yeah.
buying like their like $10-15 Walmart headsets and everything, and if they like yell too much, it's just like complete inaudible, just garble sounds, just screaming in your headset. And they just do it every round, and everyone's just dying from it. Oh my god!
Yeah,
When people
unfortunately, I
yell,
can't really talk too much about that because here I am still struggling with mic quality 10 years later. So
hey,
you
what you
guys
said
just
before,
had me
baby
echoing
steps.
and stuff. Yeah, right, exactly. We'll get there.
But hey, before we hop into sports and truth or drink, I'll just run through my top 3 genres real quick.
Yeah, and I'll be right back.
All right, sounds good, buddy.
I don't really care what you have to say.
Yeah,
So I
no.
figured this would be a good time to leave.
Oh yeah. I thought you just needed a break from your butt plug, but
Wouldn't have it any other way, friend.
yeah. Anywho, if I had to do my top 3 genres, I'm probably going. Oh man, dude, I think I gotta go FPS, party games, and then. Oh man, I don't know where I would go last.
Sports.
I don't think I do love sports games, but I don't think I'd go that route. I kind of really like platformers.
Oh yeah. Hey, 'cause
Yeah.
we play a lot of Mario and whatnot. Even
Well, like ukulele, Ori.
dude, Ori was
Like-
great, dude. I miss playing Ori.
Yeah, either that or like a dungeon crawler, maybe.
Yeah. Dude, there's just like so many genres to pick from. I just like went with the ones that I played consistently the most, or if I just like put a lot of time and hours into that genre, you know. Surprised it's not like a like RPG game. What about like you played like a lot of single player horror games or something? That wasn't in your top 3?
I don't know, man. Like I really don't have like a top 3 genres because I'll play anything.
Right.
You know, I've talked about this before. I used to do that a little bit more, like before I started streaming. Since I started streaming, I've had a little bit more consistency with, the FPS and those type of games.
Right.
But beforehand, I literally play anything and everything, and I just try to beat it. Like 100% achievement.
Oh yeah.
One of the games I'll probably finish this week is Man Eater. I dropped that, and yeah, dude, love me some Man Eater.
Oh
That game's
God.
awesome. I fucking love that game.
I've been playing a little
Yeah,
bit of that I Am Fish game, which is actually kind of fun.
And ironic.
Yeah, right. It's a little bit ironic. It's just a fish trying to get to the ocean.
Chad, on that topic, we're going to start after each of the podcasts every week. We're going to start playing games, the 3 of us, and a lot of them we're just going to pick some random stuff, probably not do our normal stuff. So if there's anything you want to see us play, drop that either in the chat or on TikTok, on our newest TikTok page.
Yeah, there
Hockey
you go.
tickies.
We're open to suggestions.
I think we could either do just co-op games, which like if it's just like a regular co-op game, it'd be easy. But like since it's like the month of October, it's a little difficult to find a horror game besides like what we talked about before with Dead by Daylight and everything. I was thinking we could do like Carl play a horror game or something, and then just you and I, Brent, watch him play and just make commentaries on it. That'd be funny too, honestly.
Try to scare him.
Yeah, right.
I love that. Yeah. No, yeah, we got to find some sort of, we got to get the spooky season going.
Yeah, we're
We
already
should
late.
we should all wear costumes for one of the podcasts closer to the actual Halloween too.
Oh,
Special edition.
yeah, I was telling Fish we gotta make this bets. Whatever our bet's gonna be, we're gonna get you in that Aquaman costume is what we want.
Oh God, I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't know if you could fit all this in an Aquaman costume.
Oh, it
A
can
little
be
too
done.
much man here, if you know what I'm saying.
It can be done.
It can be done.
We'll have to try to find some like esports game or something to bet on.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
Yeah, right.
So, dude, so did you guys see that Tim the Tap Man was playing at the Cowboys Stadium, like on their big screen at AT&T Stadium, and he's playing with Zeke and a couple other guys, and died from fall damage.
Yeah.
No, he didn't.
So on point, dude.
Oh my
He like
God.
drops in, and as soon as he like dropped in, hit a ledge, dropped, and died like immediately. And as he's doing that, Zeke is sitting there talking like, "Tim, I heard your shit." You just see Tim sitting there like rubbing
Oh
his
my
head, not
God.
wanting to pick up his face.
That's so funny.
But yeah, we'll have to find some sort of event like that and place our bets. But I'm also open to the idea of just like we each pick each other's costume.
Oh God, that would get real ugly real fast.
We'll have limits, okay?
There'll be slight limits on it.
Because there's a very slippery slope to hot tub streams. So we'll at least keep it fully closed.
True.
Bro, we're gonna have Frank go in camouflage, aka just butt ass naked.
Oh my
I have
God.
the camouflage on, you just can't see it.
Just match his background right now. We won't be able to see him.
Oh, like he's like a wall. He just opens his eyes and he's there.
That'd be
That'd be so
perfect.
nice. So there you go, chat. Also put your ideas for Halloween costumes in there or on TikTok.
All right, you got some truth or drinks lined up, buddy?
Yeah, you want to do some?
Let's do it.
Let's do a round.
All righty. Smalls, where's the strangest place you've had sex? You haven't had sex. Let's be real.
Probably the ocean, like in the ocean,
In the ocean. Can
mid
you elaborate?
midday.
Oh my God. D.
Huh?
D McGee in
First
there.
of all, what ocean? Because I'm never going in it, even though they're pretty big. There's no
Just
shot
the
I'd
entire
ever be-
ocean.
Bro,
Yeah.
I don't. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know my oceans very well.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
I
You're
think
like Erie? I believe it was Erie Ocean.
I don't think
I
that's
think it was
ocean.
the Atlantic.
The Atlantic. Which coast was that?
East. That's right?
I don't know. You tell me.
That's right?
Do any of us know where the oceans are?
Look, if you came here to listen to where oceans are, find a geography podcast. Okay, we're not
Exactly
experts on
right.
that.
That's what Google Maps is for. Okay, I
There's
don't
a
need
mass
to know.
body of water, and I was riding the wave.
Oh my God.
Rogue Saber said there's only like 3. I at least
Yeah,
know
right.
it's 5.
Dude, they all got water in them. How can you tell the difference? Let's be honest.
So what's like the story there? I mean, it's midday. Were there people around and stuff, or
Yeah. I was spaced out.
Carl just has no shame.
No shame.
No shame at all.
huh?
I'm not gonna. I'll drink because I can't elaborate on that story anymore.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah. Honestly, I don't know if I want you to anyway. So I was talking about tossing and turning in nightmares. Jesus.
Oh,
Riding the wave, baby.
you
Oh,
gotta
this is
stop now.
awesome.
You already drank and we ended right there. Oh my God.
Fish.
Yeah.
How would you describe your nipples to a blind person?
What the hell kind of
That's
question
amazing.
is that? What the hell?
You wanna show
Look,
me?
Fish, I don't
Show
make
me a
rules.
tit,
I'm
dude.
not gonna. I'm not. No, you gotta subscribe to my OnlyFans for that type of content.
Should I just close my eyes and feel him and describe him as a blind man?
You gotta pay for that too. I'm like a museum. You can look, but you can't touch. Okay.
Precious cargo.
I don't like. How do I even answer that question though? Like, I
Fish,
mean,
if you don't answer it, it's extremely offensive to all of our blind listeners.
think of like a silver coin
What kind of silver coin? We're talking nickel, dime, quarter.
One of those rare ones. Are they
Like the
dollar coins? I guess that would be a.
okay.
Rare.
Or what are those? And I'm not saying like those big ones, but like what are those like big coins called? I'm not saying I have those, but like I just don't know which coin it is. Is that like a half dollar or something?
Half dollar? Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. Just think of it like a silver coin because they're beautiful.
What about like the diameter of that shot glass?
Diameter? About right, you know.
Okay, so the diameter of a shot glass.
And it looks like a silver coin.
It's just flat. There's no texture.
Not until you know, something gets freaky going on, you know.
Blow in your ear like Lance Stevenson.
Oh my god, exactly. I just need Friend to whisper in my ear and I'm getting going.
Sweet nothings.
Yeah,
I hate that question so much, by the way.
That's my favorite one we've had.
Yeah, right? I would have
fair.
guessed that question's in the stack of cards right there.
You should just let me feel you up. I would have described the real Nas.
Again, you gotta pay for it. This body's a temple, okay?
So we're definitely not going down the road of feeling up because my question is describe the present state of your pubic hair. So we're not heading that direction.
Oh my god. What's that other card game? Cards Against Humanities. It literally sounds like it's Cards Against Humanities right now.
Yeah, this is wild.
Yeah, they're getting pretty graphic. We're getting to the end of the deck here.
That's what
I
she said.
don't know how much detail you want, so I might end up drinking here. But I would say, somewhat trimmed. I've been on the road, so it's been a few days, but it's not like I let it. I don't grow to. So I'm gonna drink.
I was about to start asking questions. I'm glad you just drank.
God.
I know. I saw the look on your face, and I pivoted.
You saw the fucking steam coming out of my ears. The wheels were turning, man.
Oh my god. This
turning,
might
you
be
got a
the
light
first
bulb going
podcast we're gonna have to edit.
Yeah.
Just heavily edit it.
That was scary. I also felt like you might start coming with some ideas, some art and things, and I cut the conversation off when I could.
I'll tell you how I
Probably
try
for
to
the
get
best.
cornrows going.
Cornrows?
Yeah.
Could you rock it?
I got 2 out of 3, and then that was it.
Wait, are we talking on the top of your head or your pubic hair?
I'll let you decide.
Oh my god, dude! I was thinking like a haircut.
Oh my god.
Holy fuck, dude! What was the approval rating on that from Haley?
Oh, Haley wasn't even around, dude. This is like 8th grade.
It was just out of pure curiosity.
Dude.
Oh
Wow.
my god.
What led to that decision?
Well, I was like, damn, bro, I want cornrows real bad, but I know my dad would beat my ass if I put cornrows in, so I was like, I'm gonna get a.
Why would your dad know?
Oh, like on my head, he would know.
Oh, so we have been talking about the head?
No.
Oh my god. Conversation right now. Please end me.
So in sports.
Yeah. Let's move on.
So
Let's move
anyway,
on.
the sports world.
I've had enough. Yeah.
That's what she said.
Oh. All right.
Yeah.
I'm about to walk out on this podcast right now.
Let's just completely change gears here before we get too derailed and get our podcast shut down altogether. So we're gonna start with some NFL just like we do every week because it's NFL season and it's the best sport in the world. First, Tom Brady's return to New England.
Yeah,
A lot
thanks,
to
boy.
unpack there.
Not
What's
so
that?
warm welcome.
Thanks, boy.
Yeah. No, he did have a warm welcome. He did. So when he came in prior to the game, when he was first announced, they announced the Buccaneers and pretty much the whole fan base went crazy and they started chanting Brady and like they went wild for him. They gave him some love. And then as soon as kickoff happened, they changed gears and they were like, all right, fuck this guy again. We want to win. But which I respect that though.
Yeah, I
mean,
respect
that's
that too.
That's pretty much the same reaction I had when Braun came back to Cleveland for the first time. I was like, appreciate everything he did, but also now you're not with us.
You're
so
the
you're
enemy
against
now, so screw you.
Yeah. Pretty much.
I respect
But
that.
still, like, yeah.
I
And
literally
honestly,
only saw that clip of, I think ESPN posted, of just him getting booed like straight on the first drive. So I was just like, yeah, it sounds like
yeah,
New England right there.
yeah.
They're
But they
not too
before
happy.
the game, they gave him a warm welcome, and then they gave him the cold shoulder.
Exactly.
Which I love that.
Mm-hmm.
That's how competition should be.
Oh yeah,
That's how it
100%.
is. Friendly competition. And Patriots kind of held their own. They ended up losing by 2, but Mac Jones actually set a record. So he threw 19 straight completions, which tied Brady for the most ever for a Patriot.
Wow.
Oh wow,
So
okay, that's actually
yeah,
kind of
so
dope.
yeah, it was a good game all together. I mean, they ended up winning with a game winning field goal in the final seconds.
Yeah, I might have
So
been a little bit drunk from the Browns game still, and might have fallen asleep in the first quarter.
I was gonna say
I
I
I
missed
didn't
that
watch
game.
the whole thing, but it was definitely a good one. Dude, I wish I could have. I was flying out to Minnesota and missed the Browns game. I couldn't even get there before it started. Missed it by like an hour. So
Oh,
overall, just not your ideal Sunday.
Yeah, I hate to see it.
really?
You do, but it was a good Sunday altogether though. Brownies got the win still, so can't complain there. And
Your boy,
no, so
your boy Urban
Brady,
Meyer is bumping and grinding.
yeah. Do you think he's gonna bounce back?
On that ass or with his team's record?
With his record, bro.
Oh
Huh?
my god.
Because I don't think the Jags have any chance of bouncing back, but I definitely do think Urban could slay some fucking 20-year-old poon whenever he wants.
My god.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Jags are 0
If you
4 right
wa-
now, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're not doing too hot.
Oh, hottest garbage you've ever
The
seen.
new Browns this season, baby. Let's go.
Well, so here's the thing though. The Jags are always bad. They're
True.
gonna be bad this year. Do you think he's gonna bounce back as an NFL career?
No.
You don't think in 3 years he could put a decent team together?
I am not convinced he's going to make it through the whole year.
Wow, that's ballsy.
Hot take.
Yeah, so I actually was hoping to take bets on how long we think he lasts. You guys think the whole year?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
100%.
guys
I
are
think
both.
a few years.
He's got a contract. You can't go back on a contract.
Oh, but you can.
No, yeah.
If you're
could get
Urban Meyer,
fired
you
if he's-
can, but I think
He
they
could
would keep
definitely
him
get
just
fired if
because
he's
he's
bad
him.
enough, but I think he lasts at least a year, maybe a couple.
Well, let me look at when the Jags bye week is. If it's later in the season, then that's when they're pulling the plug.
No
Yeah, I don't
way,
know.
dude.
I mean, like, just because of how, I would say, what, infamous Urban is, like, they're just going to keep him just for, like, the name recognition. Because, like, the Jags don't have a lot going on for them, but if they keep him, like, they're still going to probably sell out games or at least have a good crowd week to week. I would say, like, he's got, like, 3-4 years in the league until he can turn it around, maybe. But, again,
I think if he makes it,
That's what I think.
I think if he makes it that point, then he's going to be in for a while. I don't think he's making that point. So here's my prediction: Week 8, goodbye Urban Meyer. We are 1 month away from the firing of Urban Meyer.
wow, jeez. What do you think
Wow.
their assistant coach
Well,
would take over
Who
then?
would
Do
they,
you know who
who
it
would they
is?
replace him with?
It literally doesn't matter. He doesn't do anything right,
Wow.
So what
He's-
has he
he's-
done wrong?
bro. He literally came out and said, we talked about this last week. He's like, every week it's like playing Bama. He just is
Yeah.
not ready at all for this. Like there's a player that just came out anonymously today and was saying like how overmatched Urban Meyer is.
Jeez.
One
That
is-
may be true.
One,
That may be true. I wouldn't be surprised. But
so
I
with
don't-
his health condition and like all the money that he already has, like why is he gonna want to fucking keep going through with this? I think he makes it to the bye week and then he's gone.
Wow.
so you think he kind of leaves on his own accord, or do you think they fire him?
I think it's a mutual thing. Like they don't want him, and then they're gonna like just use this as like fuel to the fire, right? 0-4,
Yeah.
you grinding on bitches, and then you like once week 8 comes
Stack
around.
them on top
Yeah.
of each other.
Well, bro, you know how the media and everything else just stacks like
Wait.
that,
Oh yeah, you
So
know.
is there some clip of him grinding on bitches? Is that what you're talking about?
bro. You gotta be fucking kidding me.
I didn't even see
I don't
that.
think I've seen the video either. Are you talking about?
Bro, that's what I was making a joke about, that him bouncing back on that ass.
I heard about the news. I didn't see any video or anything.
Bro,
Well,
yeah. He was
I
literally
didn't see it. Yeah.
Bro, he was literally in some club and like some like 20-year-old girl was like up on him grinding while he's at the bar. So now
Damn, dude.
it's getting like
I
blown
kinda-
up.
The guy's got a
When you
game. What did he
said that,
say?
I figured you were just saying that because everybody from Columbus gets ass. I didn't know that that something actually surfaced.
God, I
What-
walked right into that one. Do you have a knife nearby?
Yeah, you did.
Just fucking
You got your scorpion bottle open.
yeah, I'm going vertical after that one.
But he's got like a wife and kids and stuff too. Like, what club were they at? And why was he clubbing if they're losing? Are you sure it was him?
It was an Urban Meyer
Dude,
lookalike.
I'm telling
Yeah.
you.
It was just
was
a townie. It
suburban
was just one of the
Meyer, dude.
locals who looked like him.
All right, you keep
Yeah.
running your mouth. I'll find the video.
It was suburban Meyer, just like it wasn't Johnny Manziel that time in Vegas. It was, what did he say? Like Timmy Manziel. or something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Timmy,
like, that's exactly what's going on here. It's just somebody posing as him. I guarantee it, dude.
Yeah, but I think he would stay like I didn't even know about like his health issue or anything. Like what's going on with that though? Like what's his
Oh, Saber was saying it was a restaurant that he owned, but that was like one of the reasons he left Ohio State, because it was his health. Like I don't remember exactly what it was,
like
but
Yeah.
high blood
it's like how he
pressure?
justified it.
No, it was, yeah. He actually, I don't know if I don't think he had a brain aneurysm. It was something similar. It might have been a brain aneurysm.
Wow.
It was actually like very serious. Yeah, it was something with like high blood pressure. Basically, like the stress was causing him to just like break down physically.
Jeez. Yeah, I don't know about that then. Like maybe a season. Like I would assume he would have to stay
Yeah.
for the whole season. But
So
if
I don't
he
think
was
the
thinking
Jags
about
will
leaving, he
fire-
would probably talk about it.
Right. I guess Carl kind of changed my mind. I don't think the Jags will fire him, but I wouldn't be surprised if they came to a mutual agreement that he doesn't want to do this anymore.
Right. Yeah.
We got a month.
Yo, hold on one sec.
We got a month.
Rogue Saber said it was a brain cyst,
Brain cyst, yeah.
which that sounds pretty gross to me. It's honestly.
Yeah, I don't think I want a brain cyst.
No, that does not
Sound
sound
great.
fun at all. Are you still trying to look up the video, by the way?
Yeah, I'm just clicking on shit. It looks like
Yeah,
they
you
try to
gotta-
take
you
it
gotta
down
post it
everywhere.
in the
Yeah,
Discord.
right. He paid some Google intern to start taking it down.
Yeah.
I
Get to
bet.
work.
Yeah, I'm sure they did some damage control.
Yeah, right.
But
Dude.
you got to post in the Discord. I really want to see this.
Yeah, if I can find the video, I will. Saber, if you have the video, do you want to go ahead and post it in Discord if you got it? Oh, here's like from the interview. It looks like when they ask him. I apologize for the team for being a distraction, Myers said.
Sorry
That
for
is
being the
such
life of
a-
the party.
Yeah, that's such a vague statement, dude. His team probably loved that. Are you telling me that you don't think his running backs and linemen and stuff are like, get it, coach?
Yeah, you
They
like,
probably
hyping him
were
up
all over
100%.
that.
he like
I'm sure that's how he met the girl.
you definitely tabbed that ass, Urban, didn't you?
Oh my god.
That's what they were all about. That if anything, you could say that he's a good coach because of that, because he's building a culture there that they feel comfortable getting it on around their coach. And if you could do that, you can achieve anything. So I really think like this could be the turning point of the Jags
I actually don't have
That is
words
the
to
hot
describe
take
my hate
on
for
the
you.
NFL right now. That's the hot take.
Friend's just gonna become a spokesperson for the NFL.
I drink on the weekend because I start having these flashbacks of the podcast each week. I'm like,
Oh god.
friend,
Friend's
Dude,
gonna be
I'm
a speaker of the
telling you.
house.
I'm telling you, man, this is the turning point for Urban Meyer. Now
Oh
that he
my
can
God.
relate to these players, there's a storm coming. You better
Okay.
watch out. Carl, you better get yourself a Jaguars hat.
I'm ready for the next topic.
Right.
Join the bandwagon
That's enough
bodies.
about Urban. He
Yeah,
gets
dude.
enough news on him.
Bro. But all right, so speaking of all the flirting and grinding and stuff, did you see Aaron Rodgers and Mike Tomlin? Did you guys see
No,
any of
no,
that?
what? No, I didn't see that.
So basically during the game, while the Packers were playing the Steelers, they like looked at each other and gave each other like a little nod and a smile, and Mike Tomlin like bit his lip like like "What's up, baby?" and Aaron like winked at him.
Ew, dude.
Right.
Oh my god.
So like it makes me think that well, one, they're probably in discussions about Aaron Rodgers going to the Steelers, which I hate. I
Oh, I
absolutely
fucking
hate
hate
that
that.
they might
Yeah.
replace Ben Roethlisberger with him. But two, like there's more professional ways to handle that, right? Like a nice handshake after the game would have sufficed.
Yeah, right.
Oh no,
I
I'm
don't,
I'm
I
thinking
don't know.
like
You need to give them
You know, like maybe have like a little private conversation in the locker room or something after the game or whatever.
Yeah,
so one of the
yeah.
things that I've hated most about COVID is the masks. Because now nobody can see when I'm making my faces at them. So my go-to is always the SpongeBob like, and now nobody at work can see that anymore.
Exactly, dude. Or you could just invest in one of those see-through masks, you know, if you really want to get personal with people.
Dude, those freak me out.
A little
I've
bit,
seen some
yeah.
people, and I've also seen one that's like electronic, and as you talk, it moves with your mouth.
Oh
I don't
yeah.
like that.
I know
It's too much.
I know like some RGB company, it could be like I don't know if it was like NZXT or whatever, but they came out with like a full LED mask and everything, like it had its own fans and
Oh, I
like
saw that.
RGB lights and everything, and like it actually looked pretty sick. But they came out with that like literally like a couple months after like all the COVID news hit everyone and whatnot.
Yeah, I don't know if just stick to the standard mask, man. Just keep it simple. The seeing Carl do that SpongeBob thing with his tongue through a mask, I think would scar me forever.
Yeah, right.
I don't think I'd bounce
The
back from
police would
that.
be called.
So
Yeah.
I've actually tried it, and the mask gets very damp, and then eventually my tongue actually does break through. So
Thank you for letting us know that.
you know, like the
I
surgical
mean,
mask.
that's a powerful tongue. I'm just
God.
You're
kudos.
goddamn right.
Oh God.
On to the next topic, Fish. Are we making you uncomfortable again?
A little bit, you know.
I think I've seen
Fair
some
enough.
beads.
Agents right now are going way too off the rails.
I think I've seen some beads of
Alright.
sweat over there. He's all hot and bothered.
I'm only hot because this room is making me hot right now.
Ooh, poppy.
No, that's Carl
Ooh,
doing
Bobby.
that. That would be Smalls making you hot like
Dude,
that.
but I'm gonna go off go off on a little bit. You mentioned Ben Roethlisberger. How much longer do you think he has in the league? Because I've seen him kind of shit in the bed lately, and people are just like asking for him to retire at this point. And like, didn't he like took like a pay cut of like 15 million this season, didn't he?
Yeah, I don't know. I hope he keeps playing forever because he's pretty much trash. So, go Brown.
I hope he plays forever because I just traded Trent for Najee Harris, and they check the ball down 20 times a game now.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Well, I
Yeah,
saw.
as soon as they saw me get rid of him, they realized that what they should be doing.
Yeah, they're like, let's check it. Literally,
So
you missed this last week, Fish. The game after Frint traded him to me, they targeted him 19 times, and he caught 14 passes as a running back.
Oh my god.
The game
to
after,
put that in
the game a-
perspective, Fish,
yeah.
like my top 5 receiver got, I think it was 6 catches, 7 maybe. So literally double my receiver.
Oh my god. That's
And
gotta hurt.
so last episode, I was talking to the chat about never listen to my fantasy advice. Do you remember I was saying that it was good luck Tyrod and that Davis Mills was going to be the next franchise quarterback? He put up -7 last week. So I would say just avoid what I tell you at all costs.
And
That's kind of brutal a little bit.
to take it one
Yeah,
step
that might
further,
be the lowest I've ever seen a quarterback put up. So just ignore me.
to take it
That's
one
the
step
best
further though,
fantasy advice I could give you.
I
Yeah,
beat Frint fantasy this weekend. And I got Tyreek Hill.
Barely.
Scored 43 points on Frint.
Oh my god. Who's he playing against? Oh my Jesus.
He was Philly this weekend.
Really?
So,
Damn. That's actually
was,
nuts.
That was payback for last year, bro. When I was playing you and he had 250 yards in the first quarter or something.
Oh yeah.
Christ.
How the turntables.
How the turns have tabled.
Love that. Yeah, so let's move on to a wild card race in the MLB. I know none of us are really huge baseball fans, but the wild card race is always interesting because each game matters. Like we were kind of talking about last week when we were saying that I was saying that they should shorten the season to like 15 games just to make it
17.
way
But
more
yeah.
intense. So right now, basically going into last weekend, Yankees were up, I think, 2 games. But then there were 4 teams on the AL side that all were still in contention, and it all came down to the final game of the season for each one of them.
Wow.
Basically, they all were in pretty much win to get in positions. Blue Jays, I think, needed the Yankees to lose, but basically they all had their fate in their own hands up until the final 2 or 3 games, and we ended up Angels lost, so they were out. Red Sox won, and then Blue Jays, I believe, won, but they needed Yankees to lose, and Yankees won, and they ended up getting in. So we got a Red Sox Yankees game on the AL side, and then
I'd rather puke on
on the
myself than
National
eat
League
it.
side, we've got not as much of a nail biter, but still some crazy shit going on. So I think it's the Dodgers actually were only 2 games back from the Giants and ended up being a wild card seed just because they're in the same conference. And then teams that were 18 games behind ended up getting the pass on the wild card game.
That's
So kind of
wild,
just
bro.
a crazy year
A
altogether.
wild card. What the heck?
Wild
Has
card.
anything
seems
like that ever happened before? I'm guessing not, right? Like, well, you
I was
said, like,
looking into it. Yeah, so there was like potential. I think going into Saturday, there was a potential for a 4-way tie, which had never happened.
what?
I'm sure, right?
Oh my
I'm sure
god.
that there's been some times where it's pretty close, but I mean, this is one of the wildest wild card races, at least that I've seen.
Well, let's just hope that like the Yankees and Red Sox both. Mm,
Both
I
lose.
yeah, fuck them both.
Yeah,
Oh my god. Isn't
I-
that's not like do they have like the what do you call it? Like just like beef with each other, or is that the Yankees and White Sox?
Yeah, no, they got beef, and then I just fucking hate New York and Boston. So
yeah.
Wow. Damn.
yeah,
There
I
used to be kind of a 3-way rivalry. I feel like with those two in Cleveland, the Cleveland Indians back when we were still the Tribe, but the Guardians just aren't as good. We don't hold our own.
dude, it's sad. We're actually the Guardians now.
I like
Yeah,
it's gonna take me so long to like call them by their official name.
Oh, I
now.
never will.
Like yeah, like everyone's just gonna call them by like what they used to before, and it's just gonna take them like 10+ years for everyone to finally switch. A whole new
so just
generation.
know, Chris, that every time you make that mistake, there's some Native American out there who's badly hurt.
Oh, so sorry.
You're gonna have to find a way to sleep with that.
It's the same one because it's the only one that's offended.
We
just
did
has a
win
nightmare
our.
every night. He just sees my face. He's like, "Oh God, he's back!
The fish,
The fish, the fish that's a man.
the fish in the sky.
He's back again."
Tribe at least went out on a high note, though. We did win our final home game.
Oh, there you
So,
go. Nice.
yeah,
Yeah,
so
now
we gave the fans something to remember,
now let's tear down Progressive Field.
On to the next one. We move on quickly.
But all right,
That's
guys.
that Browns mindset, dude.
Yeah, on to the next. And on that note, let's do one more round of truth or drink here, man.
You want to?
Yeah, let's run one more.
Oh, top it off, a little cherry on top.
Tippy topper.
Smalls, you're up, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. If you can abstain from sex and masturbation for 1 full year, you'll win $27,000
No.
and a nice used car. Will you make it?
Fuck no, dude. $27,000 be miserable for an entire year?
Yeah.
No.
That does sound pretty terrible.
What would be the number?
I don't know, man.
Do it for a
What would
mill.
be the car? Let's put it that way. Let's say you keep the 27,000, but you get to choose the car.
Give me a the most recent Bugatti, and I'm just gonna flip that thing.
Yeah, right. Just
I was
buy it
thinking the
off the
exact
line and
same
sell it
thing.
to
The
someone
most
else.
expensive
I
car.
was thinking the exact same. See, that's the difference between businessmen and us who are businessmen. You know what I mean? Like we think we're 15 steps ahead. We are wealth. you know?
Bro, I appreciate
are
that
the
quote, by the
economy.
way. I know exactly who that is. That's 50.
No, that's Jay-Z.
It
I'm
was
not a businessman. I'm a businessman.
oh 50 quotes him then. I didn't even realize it was Jay-Z, but 50 quotes him.
Oh, or it could be the other way around. I heard it from Jay-Z, so
I
maybe
heard it
he
from
quoted
50.
50.
But Jay-Z came
Yeah.
before 50, so it probably was Jay-Z.
Yeah. Either way,
That's a great quote.
Yeah, both
we
dogs.
run with
Both
the
fucking
same group.
dogs.
Me
Yeah.
and you, Jay-Z 50. It's just kind of all stays in the squad. We kind of forget who says what.
Right, man.
Yeah. All righty. Fish.
Yeah.
If I killed somebody, would you help me cover it up?
Probably. I watched Breaking Bad and Dexter, so.
Yeah. So I know who to go to. That's good news.
I would have to be dependent on who it is if I'd help.
Yeah, it depends on who you're killing, you know. If it's like someone I know, then I'm not too sure about that. But you know, if it's like some random person I don't know, I mean like probably give you a few pointers, you know. I probably wouldn't be
So-
directly related to you know, I gotta save my own ass, but you know, I could give you like a Snapchat picture or something.
So it doesn't say I killed somebody you know, or even like a specific person's name.
Just
So I
whoever
think the
you kill.
scenario is I knock on your door. I'm like, yo, I just had to kill somebody. I'll explain the reasoning later, but I need your help.
And I'd be
How
like,
would you react?
ooh.
Oh, when you put it like that, I don't want to go to jail, man. I definitely don't want to go to jail.
That's fair.
And
That's
if you're
fair.
walking up to my house already, like my ass is already caught at that point.
Yeah, I'd be like, hold on one second, friend. Let me go grab my coat. Yeah, hello, 911.
Oh my!
That's
I
fair.
would put a spin on it. I would act like I'm helping you, and then just probably set you up for the police later on to make it look like I
You
helped
guys
you.
are terrible, dude.
Hey, you're
fact
the
that
one
you
who
would
killed
secretly
somebody,
turn me
okay?
in-
You're calling us
I would-
terrible. You
no.
murdered someone.
Shade ball.
Yeah,
That's
you're
not-
coming to my house late at night, be like, "Hey, I just murdered someone. Help me cover it
Yeah,
up."
I'll tell you about it later.
Yeah.
Bro,
And he
you
called
guys
me in
gotta
jail, be like,
understand
"Hey, that was a real shitty thing for you to do."
And that's when we bury this
Dude,
body.
my
We'll laugh
problem-
about over a 6-pack.
Yeah, right. Like, I remember when we killed that guy and
Look.
buried him. That was great times.
my problem is not that you would turn me in. My problem is that you would do it secretly.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
you would betray me. I would at least be like, all right, give me
Well,
some
how do I-
background.
How do I know that you're not
because
gonna
I'm
kill
either gonna
me?
call the
Right,
cops-
yeah. You already said you murdered someone. You got the taste for blood.
Yeah,
Like,
dude.
Dexter, you gotta get your trophy system going on.
It might. I mean, for all you know, Fish, I'm knocking on your door because I murdered Smalls. We don't know in this situation.
I'd be like, damn, now we're the hosts of When Worlds Collide. Let's go.
You see like my hat like pop out of the bag.
It's-
Yeah, right. I'd be like, guess I'm taking Carl's hat now.
Yeah, so there's your path to stardom. So that's what I'm saying is it changes everything. I think it's kind of shady of you guys to not at least hear me out, to just go straight to calling the cops.
Oh, I'd hear you out then.
I'd hear you out
I'm
immediately. Yeah, not later.
Yeah. You guys are so shady.
All right, what's your
Just know
question?
that-
Pull another fucking card.
Mr. I murdered someone and calls me shady.
Alright, but if you guys murdered someone, I wouldn't turn you in right off the bat. I'd at least hear you out. So if you need somebody, you can come to me, even though you won't return the favor.
And that's how
You
Friend ended up in
shade
jail
balls.
with us.
Yeah, right. All three of us there are like, well, shit. I guess none
Okay.
of that worked out then.
But
Tink's in.
how sick would it be to do a When Worlds Collide podcast from a jail cell?
Oh, that'd be dope.
Viewership
though.
would skyrocket.
Yeah, right. Just wear the nice prison outfits and everything, and just like mid episode
Yeah.
we get shanked. Be like, ah,
I look
guess
good
we're
in
cutting it
orange.
short today, guys.
I
Friend,
looked very good in an orange jumpsuit.
do you think
so-
you could hold my pocket that long, friend?
I think I could. Yeah,
Oh my
if
god.
I had to.
Oh,
I
but
do what I have to for this.
Tink's got you with
podcast.
the body, dude. Tink said she'd help out.
I watch plenty of crime shows. That's what I'm saying. Dude, you
I'm
gotta
not-
understand that the FBI probably have seen Dexter too, so they're taking notes. So our info is probably a little bit outdated. Gotta go to
Tink, I'm
Mexico
going
for
to you.
that if you want to hide a body.
I'm going to you, Tink. Fuck these guys. Thank you for the support.
Shake my damn head.
All right. My question. Those are actually both boring, so I'm gonna skip them.
Tink.
That's kind of boring too.
Tinkos, there's plenty of woods around us. That's not our property.
Better bury that body like 40 feet deep then, because them dogs got good noses.
So mine is I don't care if blank is for kids. I will still love it until I die.
Sucking titties.
Ooh. I think probably the best answer is Rocket League. Did you say dick?
No, I said sucking
Damn.
titties.
Real bad, real quick.
That was
Oh my
one of
God.
that was one of the happy hour wholesome cards, Carl, and you still managed to turn that
Just
into one.
ruin it. I see, like I was like innocent. And I was like thinking like, oh, tricks are for kids, but I'm still gonna enjoy it the rest of my life.
Tricks is not a bad answer, but I'm going with Rocket League, dude. I talk so much shit to the 9-year-olds on there.
Yeah, there you
care.
go. You got to show your dominance.
Yeah, the one time this kid messaged me after, and I just roasted him, and then he blocked me on Xbox, and said he reported me. But here I am, still playing because you can't keep me down.
I remember when
I-
Brian got reported and banned on Xbox because he was talking shit on Rocket League. He got like a 24-hour communications ban.
I got a week. ban.
Honestly, let's be real. It's probably me and Brian talking shit to each other.
Dude, it sounds about right. I forget what
Thinking we're
Brian
both
said, but it was like
8-year-old
so
kids.
lackluster too, and he got a 24-hour ban for it.
Damn. Hate to see it.
Yeah, people have gotten soft. Bring us back to the Call of Duty days.
But all right, guys.
What do you
About
think?
it. Wrapped it up.
Episode 15 in
but-
the bag?
About that time, boys.
Yeah, with the bow tie.
Yeah.
Happy episode 15. As always, you can find us on Google Podcasts, YouTube, Twitch, Spotify, Apple Music, all that good stuff. Really appreciate it if you guys can go follow us on those different social media platforms that keep growing the channel and the podcast.
It's so Smalls for TikTok. We just had our first post today, and I'm about to spam it with our top 15 highlights, the 15 to 15 episode 15 countdown. So you want to drop that app?
Antenna?
So
Oh, yeah.
how to find the talk?
Drop the talk account.
I don't have
Yeah.
I don't have the talk link on me, but it is in Discord. So
Find it on Twitter, TikTok, or Discord because Instagram and Facebook are shut down currently.
back up, but yeah, they were.
Are they back up now? Yeah. Well, Facebook is crashing and burning quite literally. So yeah, so look for those other platforms at the moment.
And chat with this new TikTok, we did name it after the Win Worlds Collide podcast. But if you want to actually see it called Frint Talk instead of that, go ahead and put a comment in there, and we'll make that change.
But all right, guys, thank you everybody that was here for episode 15. Like I said, go support us on socials. It's very much appreciated. Much love, guys. Happy episode 15.
Yes, sir.